This video is for you if you ever feel like you're lonely. How do you deal with loneliness? Well, the way you deal with it, the only way I found to deal with loneliness is you have to sit with it. You can't outrun loneliness. Loneliness is one of those things you just can't run from. You can't. You're powerless if you ever try to run from it, because it'll always follow you. It'll always chase you down. You cannot outrun your loneliness. So if you're ever struggling with loneliness, the only thing you can do is sit with it. You have to sit with it. You have to ask yourself, why? Why am I feeling like this? Why am I lonely? What is the cause of this? And you have to do the introspection. You have to go deep within your mind, and you have to try to find the source of the loneliness, because anything else is just masking the problem. When you feel that dose of loneliness hit the next time, don't reach for any escapism. Don't reach for any fucking vice or anything like that to numb it out. What you want to do is sit in it. Just sit within it. Ask yourself these questions. Why am I lonely? What am I running from? What's the cause of this? These are the questions you need the answers to. And the answers sort of provide light. They're the insights. They shine a flashlight into your dark abyss of just loneliness. Because whatever you try to use to mask the problem is never gonna be a permanent solution. You will always run into reoccurring bouts of loneliness as long as you keep running away from it. The only thing you could do to stave it off for as long as you can, and I say as long as you can because loneliness is kind of like a lifelong thing. Not that severe loneliness, but even through life, you'll always just have periods where you just feel lonely, right? You can't really get rid of it forever. It's kind of like hunger, but there's a bad hunger and then there's good hunger. And loneliness is kind of just like that. We're talking about severe loneliness, like a reoccurring thing. But if you're just sitting on a porch one day and you feel lonely, we're not going to focus on that. So how do you get rid of loneliness? Like I said, sit in it. Literally, the next time you feel lonely, whatever your vice is, don't use it. You don't need it. Sit in it and just ask yourself why. And now I understand what you might be saying. You might be throwing your answers at me, or, oh, my dad used to beat me. This used to happen to me. That used to happen to me. Still, I implore you, just sit in it for a second, because what you're doing is you're just glossing over it, because you've told that story so many times that it doesn't really mean anything. Well, not that it doesn't mean anything, but you've told the story so many times that you don't really feel the depth of it. You just gloss over the surface. You just, oh yeah, this used to happen and that used to happen and that used to happen, and so that's why I'm lonely, and so now I'm just gonna reach for my vice again. No. Sit in it and just feel the emotion. Okay, yeah, your dad used to beat you, but how did that make you feel? How did that make 70-year-old you feel when he was stuck in the room with his knees and his arms rocking back and forth and back and forth? How did that make 7-year-old you feel? Don't just give me the, oh yeah, my dad used to beat me and then this and that. Don't just give me that. How did it make you feel? How did that transpire into you hating you? Because that's what loneliness is. Loneliness is you being so uncomfortable in your own company that you reach for other people's company. What is it that you hate about your own company? What is it that you're trying to run from? If you can figure that out, you'll be so much closer to this reality where your loneliness is just a distant memory. Trust me when I say this. Don't run from it. Just sit in it and try to understand it. That is how you get rid of your loneliness. Now, I'd hate to put this onto a video where it's so deep, but if you want to see more videos like these, then I greatly appreciate it if you scroll down, hit the subscribe and the notification bell. And that's all I'm asking. But more power to you. I really hope whatever it is you're struggling with, you get over it pretty soon. Don't try to rush it though. It'll go away on its own. But I hope you find what's the word I'm looking for? I hope you find the peace that you're looking for. I hope you find the resolution, the calm that you're looking for. And no drastic measures need to be taken. Just look at it. Just look at the reasons that come into your mind when you do this, when you sit still. Just look at the reasons that come into your mind, and you'll just start to understand yourself more. And the more you understand yourself, the more you like yourself. And if you like yourself, then you're more comfortable in your own head. And so that's what I wish for you. That's what I hope for you. I'm not going to keep yapping any longer. Just sit in it. Just try to understand it. Stop running away from it. And I promise you that loneliness will be a distant memory.